guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year, guys. This is the first video on my channel for the new year. I've been a little MIA. If you look at my past videos, I haven't posted in like 3 weeks, and that's a long time in the YouTube world. Like, that's a very long time. So I was like kind of pushing it. So I really wanted to put out a video today for you guys. I have this thing where, like, if my hair isn't done, if my nails aren't done, I just feel like a little unmotivated to like record videos, which is really bad. I should not get in the habit of doing that, so I'll try not to do that for the new year. So I'm going to be telling you guys about 10 different types of fake friends that you should start avoiding today. Now, this is an important topic because we have to be mindful of the kind of friends that we have in our lives. The people that we hang around with is the people that we're eventually going to become, logically, right? So if you keep hanging around certain people, then you're going to become like that person, basically. So I'm going to be telling you guys different things to look out for when you're trying to figure out if somebody's a real friend or a fake friend, okay? So the first sign that somebody is a fake friend is when they exclude you from things and they don't really want you around most of the times, you know? They don't invite you places and they kind of exclude you from things that are going on. Like, a true friend will invite you to a get-together, will invite you to get something to eat or like hang out and stuff like that. But if somebody is excluding you from things, especially if they have, like, say you guys have mutual friends and they go out with some of the mutual friends that you guys have, but they don't invite you, basically. So it's kind of like some shadiness happening. Like, they want to just hang out with those particular friends and not you. So they don't want to invite you, but they're going out with the other friends, if that makes sense. For example, we're not going to invite Stephanie tonight, you know. We're just not gonna tell her that we're going out tonight, and then the whole friend group goes out and it's like everybody's posting stuff and having fun, but you weren't invited. It's like, okay, that's like kind of shady. Oh my gosh, this video is gonna be so messy now that I think about it, but yeah, that's definitely a way to determine if somebody's a fake friend or not, if they're excluding you from plans and they're not really inviting you places. Another way to determine if somebody is a fake friend is if they bail on you a lot. So a true friend is always supposed to be there for you whenever you want to talk, whenever you want to rant, whenever like you ring that phone, they should be able to answer and, you know, just be a listening ear. So if you tell your friend, like, you know, I'm going through some issues right now and I really need to talk, like, let's hang out. And then she's like, oh yeah, we'll hang out. And that person ends up bailing on you in your time of need, then it's like, okay, you should kind of reevaluate that, because a friend should always be there when you really need them, right? When you're going through a hard time or you just need somebody to talk to, you never know what that person is going through. You never know what thoughts they're going through. It might be suicidal thoughts. It might be any other type of thoughts that friend has, and it's like you're not there for them. It's like, do you really care about that person truly, right? A true friend is always there to listen and always there to talk to you and just be a listening ear. Even if they can't help you, they'll be able to just listen to your issues and listen to your problems. Like, that's a true friend. Another way to determine if somebody is a fake friend is if they get you into trouble or into bad situations, like sticky situations. So if you're a true friend, like, you're not going to be getting your other friend into any nonsense, okay? For example, if we're girls and we're going to the club and everybody's drinking, like, we're gonna make sure that everybody is all right. We're gonna make sure that, okay, if somebody needs to go to the bathroom, somebody's gonna go along with her. Like, that's a true group of friends right there. Like, we're not gonna leave somebody hanging where they're intoxicated or they can't fend for themselves. Like, we're gonna stand up for our friends. So if a friend is getting you into a bad situation where it's like something out of your character and something that you won't normally do, they're getting you in trouble, they're getting you in sticky situations, then that's probably not a true friend for you, right? Because they're getting you into bad situations and they're not thinking about your best interest, right? They're just thinking about themselves and what they can do and how they can, you know, manipulate the situation. They're just, you know, doing them, and they're not really caring about you. A true friend is going to care about the other person that's involved and not just care about themselves. Don't get me wrong, it's cool to have that one friend that's like spontaneous and they're out there and they're always like having fun, they're cool, they're funny, they're like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. But it's like, eventually, like, being risky and spontaneous and stuff like that is not cute. Like, it gets you into bad situations. So it may be fun to have like that spontaneous outgoing friend, but you got to reevaluate that and see if that's somebody that you really want around you and if they have their best interest at heart for you. Another hint that you may have a fake friend is when they have an unspoken rivalry with you. So that means that anytime you talk about your success or things that are great in your life, that's going great. I just got into this relationship. I'm doing great. I just got this new job. I got this promotion. I got a new business. I'm making so much money. And it's like they're not really happy for you or they're like downplaying your success, then that's probably a sign of a fake friend, right? This type of friend would get jealous when you say certain things, like if they see that you're in school or you're going to college and you're getting your degree and this person isn't really doing the same thing, they might get jealous, like, oh, you think you're better than me, or like, I don't know, they just might get jealous. Or if you're in a relationship and that person isn't in a relationship, they may be jealous of the fact that you're in a relationship and you have somebody that loves you and cares about you. When I tell you that jealous spirit is not cool in a friendship, it's not cool at all. I experience that a lot, like with friendships. Like, I experience a lot of people that just get jealous of me for no reason. And it's like, why? I never understood people who are jealous of their friends, because if your friends succeed, then you can succeed too. Like, that means you have somebody that you could talk to and ask questions and be like, girl, how did you get to XYZ? Because I want to get to where you are. Get advice on how to find a relationship or how to be successful and be financially stable. You have a friend that's doing that. So why would you get jealous of your friend? Please tell me that. I never understood that. Like, to this day, like, I don't know. But that jealous spirit is a no-go when it comes to friends. And that's how you determine when you have a fake friend around. Another sign of a fake friend is when they want you to be a certain way. Like, you have to act a certain way or a different way when you're around them. You have to, for example, like the Mean Girls movie that's out right now. Like, you remember in the Mean Girls when they were telling them like what to wear on Wednesdays and stuff like that? Like, oh, you have to wear pink, you have to do this, you have to do that. Those aren't true friends. Like, they're trying to like control you and say like you have to do XYZ. You have to wear heels, you have to wear pink, you have to do this, you have to wear your hair like this. It's like, I can't even be my unique self because you're trying to control me and tell me what to do and tell me how to act. So if you have a friend that's, pushing you to behave a certain way that is not like you, then that could be a sign of a fake friend. Another sign of a fake friend is when they act different around you with other people. They just don't treat you the same when they're around like other people. They kind of like they're like kind of shady towards you. Like, you guys are the best of friends, like privately or like when you guys are by yourself, but when you're like around people, when you're like around other people, they try to show off or like they try to act different when you're around. And it's just like, that's some shady stuff. I'm just thinking because like a lot of these things have happened to me like way back in the past, and it's like it's just funny to hear it again. But yeah, if they're acting different around you, around other people, then that's probably a sign of a fake friend. Another sign would be that they badmouth their friends. So they're always gossiping and talking about their other friends to you. So what do you think that she probably does behind your back? Maybe she talks about you 24/7 as well. So if you always hear somebody just chatting about somebody and talking bad about them and just, being very disrespectful and rude, talking about that person, then most likely they usually talk about you as well behind closed doors, because that's the type of person that likes to This is the type of friend that likes to gossip and say stuff about people behind their back. So maybe she says stuff about you behind your back as well. You don't really want to trust people like that because they talk a lot. And as soon as you tell them your business, they're probably going to talk to someone else and do the same thing. Another sign of a fake friend is when they're always, and I mean always, asking for help. and the relationship is kind of like one-sided in a way. Like they're like, you know, oh, can I borrow $20? Oh, can I get a ride? Oh, can you drop me off this place? Oh, can I borrow this? Oh, can I borrow some money again? I'll pay you back Friday. It's like they're always asking and asking for help, but they're not really hitting you up to just ask how your day's going or how you're feeling at the moment or if you're alive. Like they just hit you up like, hey, can I borrow $20? Can I do this? Can you pick me up? Can you? Like they're not really concerned about you, but they ask you for favors like all the time. Like that is definitely number one, a sign of a fake friend. Another sign of a fake friend would be a person that constantly talks about themselves and only themselves. Like every conversation you have is like, oh, I went to California last weekend and I did this, and then oh, my sister did this, and then oh my gosh, I was in a relationship with this guy and then he did this, and like this person just goes on and on about herself, and this person doesn't even give you room or space to even talk or say how you feel or talk about what you did last week. It's just all about this person and what they're saying, and they just keep going on and on. So this is a very self-absorbed person, and a self-absorbed person does not have any respect for the friendship, and they don't have any respect for, they just don't have any respect for the friendship because they don't prioritize how you feel at the moment. They don't prioritize, you know, what your input and what you have to say, because a friendship is two-sided. It's not just one person talking about all their, you know, desires, wants, and needs, and it's just all about you. Like a friendship is two people. So just like in a relationship, how two people have to talk and say how they feel, it's the same way in a friendship. So if somebody's just constantly it's just all about them, like they're so self-absorbed and talking about themselves 24/7, then that is a sign of a fake friend. The last and final sign of a fake friend is a friend that breaks their promises. So if you have a friend that's like, you know, they invite you invite them somewhere and then they're like, sorry, I can't make it, or like, oh, sorry, I can't do that, or oh, sorry, I can't come over, oh, sorry, and they just keep breaking their promises over and over again, then that's probably a sign of a fake friend or somebody that's not really interested in being friends with you. Because a true friend will make time and, you know, not break so many promises. I mean, we have our lives and we're gonna break a couple promises in our lives, but that is something to consider if somebody is always breaking their promises and they don't really come through when they say they're gonna come through. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed these little pointers on how to figure out if you have a fake friend or not. If you guys enjoy this type of video, definitely give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below so that I can know you guys are here. Nobody comments anymore. Like, I want to see the comments going up, and I want you guys to give me your thoughts on this video. Definitely stay tuned and subscribe to this channel because I will be doing another video on how to identify real friends, because obviously I have to do a video on that too if I'm going to do fake friends. So I'm going to be posting that soon. So definitely subscribe down below so that you guys won't miss out on another video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.